Let us quickly do revision of chapter 2, class 12 GSEB. Now let us understand what is the difference between economic growth and development. Economic development is a process, whereas economic growth is an occurrence. In economic development, quantitative and qualitative changes take place, whereas economic growth deals with only quantitative numbers because it only measures GDP. Rest all things it ignores. In economic development, the question of utilization of unused resources arise, whereas in case of economic growth, it emphasizes on the distribution of available resources. How well the available resources are distributed is the lookout of economic growth. The concept of economic development is related to developing countries, whereas economic growth is related to developed countries. Economic development is difficult to measure because it has so many parameters, whereas economic growth is very easy to measure. It has only one parameter, that is increase in the production or increase in the GDP. The concept of development is broad, whereas the concept of economic growth is narrow. Economic development is related to the distribution along with the per capita income, whereas economic growth is only related to increase in per capita income. It deals with how well there is increment in the per capita income. Economic development is slow process, whereas economic growth is rapid process. Economic development is not possible without economic growth, but in case of economic growth, it is possible even without economic development. Now let us understand what are the indicators of economic development. Number 1, the rate of growth of national income, the growth rate of per capita income, physical quality of life index, it is also denoted as PQLI, then human development index, that is HDI. Let us quickly look down to the limitations of the growth rate of national income. Number 1 is difficulty in calculating because double counting, products for self consumption, depreciation, illegal income tax avoidance, tax evasion, these are the parameters which the government need to look while calculating national income. The other limitation is population. Population is also considered as the nightmare. It is one of the burning problem for Indian economy. If the rate of growth of national income is higher than the rate of growth of population, then the rate of economic development is positive. Different methods in calculating, there are various methods for calculating national income, that is income method, expenditure method, and product or value added method. Now let us quickly look down to the limitation of growth rate of per capita income. Per capita income is the average income per head. Per capita income is the gross national income of a country divided by the population of that country. Now, number 1 limitation is it only estimate. The national income of economy is calculated almost every year, and hence we get almost a correct data, but the population we calculate 10 once in 10 years, so it is almost difficult. It only has little estimates. Now difficulty in calculation of national income, whatever, please keep this in mind, whatever limitations you are facing in calculation, the same can in the calculation of national income, the same would be carried forward even in per capita income, because you need to have national income divided by total population of that country to derive per capita income. Then the third one is difficulty in comparison. Sometimes it is very difficult also to compare. Now another concept of economic development is related to PQLI. What is PQLI? That is Physical Quality of Life Index. This concept was given by Morris D. Morris in the end of 1970. The quality of life in the human depends on different types of goods and services that a person consumes. So there are different parameters, there are different aspects that are included in PQLI, that is food, health, medical services, housing, clothing, education, energy, average life expectancy, infant mortality rate, drainage facility. All these are the aspects. Now while calculating PQLI, major three determinants are to be considered. Number one is life expectancy, then literacy and infant mortality rate. Now, literacy refers to literacy level of the country determines a situation of education. The percentage of population educated out of the total population determines the extent of education. Now, what is life expectancy? The number of years a child is expected to live at the time of the birth is known as life expectancy. It shows the average life. If the life expectancy arises, it can be said that the medical services of the country is very good. Now, when I talk about infant mortality rate, during 1 year, the number of infants who died before 1 year out of 1,000 births is known as infant mortality rate. If infant mortality rate falls, it can be said that the health care or health facilities of the country is good. Now let us quickly look down to the limitations. But before looking down to the limitations, please understand that is PQLI value remains always between 0 to 100. PQLI closer to 100 it is better, and if it is closer to 0, then the performance of PQLI or the economic development of that country is not happening and the performance is little poor or bad. Then number one, many other factors have been ignored. It considers only three factors as we discussed earlier. Rest all other factors are been ignored, and all the factors have been given equal importance, so you can derive always an average out of it and you will not get a correct and clear picture that in which area you need to improve more. Now, not a proper measure for economic development. It is not a proper measure. The growth of income has high importance in PQLI, and ignoring that is not possible. Now let us look down to Human Development Index. This concept was given by United Nation Development Program, that is UNDP. They presented HDR, that is Human Development Report, in 1990. In that report, the Human Development Index was presented as a measurement of development. Now let us quickly look down to the limitations of HDI. Human development is measured by constructing HDI. The Human Development Index is a composite statistic of life expectancy, education and income indices used to rank. Now, what are the limitations? Let us quickly look down to the limitation. Many factors are ignored. The problem of inequality is ignored. Imperfect index, arbitrary use of weightage. Please keep this in mind. The value of HDI ranges from 0 to 1. The maximum value of HDI is 1, which is based on three standards, that is life expectancy, knowledge and good standard of living. Now other indicators of economic development that are not deeply discussed, but just in case if 1 mark or 2 mark question can be asked, that what are the other indicators of economic development, let us quickly go through it. That is, number one is GDI, that is Gender Development Index. Second is TAI, that is Technological Achievement Index. Number three is HPI, Human Poverty Index. And number 4 is HCI, Human Consumers Index. Now let us quickly look down some of the important questions. You can use the textbook or the reference book or the PDF which I have sent to you to answer these questions. 2 marks question, that is, there should be an arrangement for proper disposal of waste. What does this statement show? Number 2, state the positive effect of PQLI. State 10 things that are included in it, that is housing, clothing, etc. All these are the aspects of PQLI. Number 4, sanitation facility indicates which aspect of improvement between growth and development, which one is difficult to measure and why. Now let us quickly go through 3 marks question. What is PQLI and what aspects are included in it? Explain the difference between PQLI and HDI. Explain per capita income as an indicator of economic growth. Explain the difference between economic growth and economic development. In case of 3 mark, minimum what you should write is 3 points. At present, India is growing or developing or both. Answer this statement with reasons. Now 5 marks questions are to be answered in detail. You need to write introduction and conclusion, minimum 5 pages required for this kind of answer. Number 1, what is economic growth? Explain economic growth as per the production function. Explain economic growth through diagram. Now explain the meaning of economic development and also its characteristics. Explain national income growth rate and economic development as the indicator. Explain the growth rate of per capita income with limitations, and write short note on HDI. Please do write introduction and conclusion without fail in order to secure 5 on 5. Thank you.